Man, come on in. Yeah, wipe your feet, get your situation together. I was supposed to be doing something. It was supposed to be my birthday today. I was supposed to be celebrating and moving. But here's the problem. Somebody got to tell the truth. Somebody got to be sobering. Somebody got to break this down. And what better person to do it besides your boy, G. Bush, in the building one more time. And this one was quite disappointing. This one is quite disappointing. We're going to get right off into it. I'm not even going to waste too much time. You see, I ain't got no drinks. I ain't got no Hennessy. I ain't got none of that. What we need to understand is I'm going to be very clear on what I'm talking about today because we need to be sober when we talk about these things. We need to be very clear and conscious when we talk about what we need to get to today. And the simple fact that it is that this is what you get, people. This is what you get. And I've been saying this for how long? When you play football, I've been in way too many locker rooms. I've been in way too many places. I've been in way too many situations in which I play the game. And I know what I'm talking about. And 2 weeks ago, I was hot. And one of the reasons I was hot is because people was consistently giving passes and passes and passes, passes and passes and passes, and just no knee-jerk reaction. You know, G. Bush, you're starting to be a hot take guy. You know, G. Bush, why can't you just be like the rest of the guys? Why can't you just go with the flow? Why do you always have to complain about things? Why do you always have to point things out? Because I point them out so when times like this come around, you can understand why it is it happens. I heard people giving out passes. Hold on, let me put this belt down. People's champ in the building. Hit that like button on the way in too. Thank you so much for the happy birthdays. Throw this over here, man. These cats is playing around with me. Here's your problem. People gave out these passes for weeks. When I was sitting here telling people, y'all got to stop with all this. It's so-and-so's fault. Well, we couldn't throw the ball today because it was cold. Well, you know what? We don't got all of our starting line up there. Well, you know what? We don't got our running backs. Well, you know what? We wore white uniforms today. Well, you know what? It's 2 weeks before Thanksgiving. Well, you know what, G. Bush? I had to do some construction work outside, so that's why we look terrible. And the problem with this is, this is super facts. I heard people taking cursive writing like this was true. At what point in the game is this ever been true? We took this thing and broke it down, and we just said everything that goes wrong is because of a receiver. Everything that happens in the locker room, if we fumble, it's the receiver. If we throw errant passes, it's the receiver. If we don't call good plays, it's the receiver. But let me talk to y'all a little bit about this. When I was telling y'all 2 years ago about your boy Joe Woods, don't at me. Don't at me, G. Bush, you was right. Don't at me now, bro. I know I'm right. I've been damn right. I've been right half the damn time. I'm righter than 96% of the people out there. Allegedly. I've been right. When I was telling y'all about Joe Woods and trying to explain this situation and break this thing down to y'all about why it is that you put your people in the best positions to play. It don't necessarily all the time have to be you don't have the optimum talent. He doesn't have all the tools. He doesn't have all the tools. He doesn't have the guys he wants. They went out and spent $500 billion and this guy is still running the same package. Was I dumb then or am I dumb now? Don't at me. Don't pat me on the back. Don't give me no high fives. I've been telling you about this. If you want to make yourself feel crazy and make yourself feel good, go ahead and say, okay, well, I understand now. But beware of them people. Beware of the cats out there that want to tell you, you guys are overreacting. You guys are overreacting. Really? It ain't about overreacting. It's the fact that if you don't fix something on film right now, that stuff is going to creep into every part of your game that permeates every single thing you do. If you can't do that, what make you think you're going to warm up to something? If your kid didn't clean his room when he was little, what makes you think he's going to be a grown man in college and clean his room? It's all about discipline, and it's all about building something that you stand on. And then you're just being super negative. I don't want anybody being negative. That 45 on y'all look real negative. 45. Tell New England to stop being negative. For all y'all cats writing that and being on Twitter, take that 45 and you tell them to stop beating the brakes off of you on national TV. Stop being negative, Bill Belichick. You already got 50 on us. They put Brian Hoyer in the game and got his money on. Y'all should be disgusted. Y'all should be beside yourself, bro. Y'all should be way beside yourself. You got a rookie quarterback out there. Once again, does it sound like a broken record? Rookie quarterback. You gonna bring somebody? You gonna make him think? You gonna make him do something? You gonna make him make plays? Not give him 5 or 6 or 7 open throws to start getting his rhythm and confidence going before you start to bring somebody. Are you gonna jump on him out the gate? Is that what we're gonna do? I'm sorry. Let me get to this super chat right here. I appreciate y'all. Let me go back up and get it. My wife be on me. She'd be like, bro, I don't care what you say. Make sure you talk to the people that support you. I got you. I'm going to do that, babe. I'm sorry. She look at me crazy. Please get it together. Get it together, G. Bush. I feel you. I'm a little passionate. Playoff chances obliterated. Shaking my head. Easy money. But don't go, hey, Auto Cash, my man. Don't go telling that to the people on Twitter or Facebook, all the Browns fans that just want to be supportive and watch your team since 99. Got the doors blown off of you, and you talking about you're being too negative. Give it some time. They don't give it no time. You 5-5, bro. Get up out of here with that. And by the way, it's a rookie quarterback giving you that work too. And it's time out for every run-of-the-mill rookie, second year, fourth year, undrafted free agent coming out here completing passes, and I can't get the same thing on my side of the. What was it today? Well, G. Bush, it was an open stadium. We only play good in domes. Get up out of here with that, bro. Get up out of here with that. Writing these terrible stories, articles. What are we talking about? Are we going to fire Stefanski now or wait till we go 6-11? Cheers, you, Bush. Love having you on my show. This is completely embarrassing. I appreciate you. And I was talking, when I came on your show, my man, Square Table Degenerates, I talked about the same thing. We could do all that, giving people passes and all that good stuff. But when the rubber hit the road and we playing good teams, you tell me when the Browns came out and really did that. Newsflash, people. We don't play the Bengals 14 times a year. I'm tired of that. Y'all starting to act like little kids around here. You ever see a little kid that tell one joke and they laugh at it? Ha, that was funny. It was really good. But then they go back to the well 17 times to it. Just keep going back to the well to it. You be like, man, that was a funny joke the first time you told it. Stop running around here acting like the only team we play is the Bengals. Well, you know Baker plays great against the Bengals. Well, too bad we play them twice a year. What about the Patriots? Huh? What about the Ravens? Because they're on the schedule too. Huh? These dudes running around here making cookies. Y'all will be the dudes that's at the games. Talk about it's okay as long as you get out here and get some exercise. And, at this age, it's going to happen. Those kids over there are way better than our kids. You know what I'm saying? We can't get guys to come to practice, but it's cool. At least these guys will get better. Last week, we got beat by 40. Type of dudes. See, y'all just want to hang out. If you want to listen, maybe I told you. Maybe this ain't for you. Every content ain't for you. See, I don't care how many people follow me. I don't care how many people look at the videos. This is for the real cats. This is for the people that want to get a breakdown, that want to get the honest opinion. See, I give you the pregame show. I give you the postgame show. I give you the X's and O's on Wednesday. I break it down for you in every way, shape, or form. But people come out here and talk about, G. Bush, I think they just play better. I think they're just all around better. They're gods without Odell Beckham. I tell you what, 3 Super Bowls in a row without OBJ. I tell you what, we're on. Let me read these. I apologize. After watching this game, I need therapy. That was depressing because it was reminiscent of all those games I watched since 1999. And if you ain't got no higher standards than that, this is what happens. Everybody running around, this is the best since 1999. What are you, Prince? What you, Prince? This the best we've been since that. And if you ain't got no standards, you end up going back to 1999. You got opposing announcers laughing and cackling. They put Brian Hoyer in on you. We had 43 yards passing. 43. I'm sorry. Happy birthday. Thank you, Tony R. It's about time somebody said it. It's always everybody's fault but Baker. Baker's never fault, and OBJ is done, so now what? Here's the thing, Tony. Hey, Donovan Peoples-Jones, you might want to do something. Pretty soon they're going to say you can't get no separation. Oh, did I say that? Hey, Anthony Schwartz, you might want to do something because here in a second, if you don't get the football, they're going to say you can't run routes. Did I say that? I'm just saying. Maybe here's the next statement. Well, Myles Garrett has a lot of empty sacks. I mean, what does he do in crunch time? See how easy it is? Even a caveman can do it. I got 96 more. Don't think so. No. I'm already getting you on that one. Hey, well, we might as well shut Baker down anyway. He been playing hurt. We need to shut him down and say, ain't no saving. We need to understand if you're going to be the quarterback, period. All of this saving stuff. You ain't in no position to be talking about saving anything. What you talking about? You were outplayed today by a rookie. Let me guess. Whose else fault was it? Maybe it was the shoulder, the knee, the weather, the receivers, the coaching calls. What is it? The refs cheated. What is it? I'm going to get to this. For all y'all out there that hung your hat on that statement, I better not ever hear this ever again. I want it dead and gone. I don't want to talk about it no more. It's gone. You know why? You got 45 hung on you. This is the problem when you scapegoat people and you make fans think it's one person that people don't play in a team sport, that it's okay for you not to do your job and blame it on Billy. Hey, I didn't turn my homework in, but Billy, it was because of him. Y'all don't even live together. What are you talking about? And the teacher, instead of calling you out on that and say, listen, bro, that's the dumbest thing I've ever heard. The next time you don't bring your homework in, I got to call your peoples. Instead of the teacher calling that out, she has a parent-teacher conference with Billy's parents. Well, Billy, I think you're distracting. I think you're distracting John. He hasn't turned his homework in or studied for a test in 3 weeks, but he told me it was you. I better not hear one more thing about that. Can we put that to bed? I don't want to hear no more reporters. Not one. Don't write it. Don't tweet it. Because you're looking crazy when you say stuff like that. Oh, it was OBJ. I think we're the best team in the game. Listen, you got 45 hung on you, and you threw for 73 yards. The coach couldn't call a play, and this is how ignorant y'all people are. People let people get that type of language off without doing no digging, no probing, no nothing. Ask yourself this question. Why was it that tight ends and fullbacks are the focal point of your offense anyway? Well, Kevin Stefanski's offense really doesn't value receivers. It's not an offense where they go downfield, and it's not a deep threat offense. It's not a specific person offense. We try to spread it around to a bunch of different people, and that's just what listen, bro. Kevin Stefanski ain't won no Super Bowls. You ain't won. You ain't won no Super Bowls. You ain't Bill Walsh. Ask yourself, how sound is your scheme if you throwing the ball to tight ends for 3-4 yard checkdowns and screens, and you think you the smartest dude in the room? See, that's the problem with Ivy League dudes. I'm gonna tell you that too. I don't care where you got your degree from. I don't care. This degree we call this gridiron degree. We call that what you do in the field degree. You can't coach your way up. I don't care if you went to Dartmouth, Brown, Colgate, Howard, Memphis State. I don't care where you went to, bro. It's about what you know and how you work with people. It's about whether you can lead, whether you can work under pressure, whether you can make adjustments, and you got taken to school today. Don't think I'm done with you. You know that you know something, right? Let me talk to you real quick. Come a little closer, Stefanski. Let me tell you something. Now, you do know that Josh McDaniels was the other candidate up for this job for the Cleveland Browns. Remember that? Remember that? He was up for this job. You got Coach of the Year, led the team to the playoffs, come riding in town on a white steed, savior of the Browns. Josh McDaniels is from this area. You don't think he was waiting on you? When I see you, I'm gonna put this game plan together, and I'm gonna put my foot on the pedal on this dude. You don't think he been waiting on this? Oh, you didn't catch that, did you? You thought you was going against Belichick. No. You was going against Josh McDaniels. He said, "Oh, let me show you how you call this thing up. Let me show you how to game plan this thing up." Because over in Cleveland, y'all talking about a bunch of excuses. See, what y'all don't know is the Browns got a better everything than them, supposedly. And he came and put 45 on you with a rookie? What you gonna tell me now? What's the excuse? He's a super rookie though, G. Bush. He ain't no regular rookie. He's a super rookie now. He a super thug. That boy Mac Jones, man. Boy, that boy bad, man. I heard he squat a Buick. No. He came in here and he wanted that matchup with you. You put up 7, his team put up 45. I gotta look at the tape. No, you don't. You don't gotta look at the tape. You got 4 routes. I know what they are. It's funny. It's just funny. It's funny. There's 2 things that's going to come out of this game, and there's no way around it. Either you don't believe in your quarterback and you scheme and call your plays to hide the fact that you believe he's not a guy that can make all the throws and is not your future quarterback. Or B, your quarterback cannot diagnose, make major plays downfield, and do what he needs to do to be an elite quarterback. That's evident. It's either one or the other. You tell me which one it is. Because right now, I'm not comfortable going into the next season as is. It's unacceptable. And Mr. Barry, you might want to say, let them know. I know we're friends. You're the coach. We kind of lockstep. Listen, you better let him know. We are not comfortable going into next year as is. Which one of us is going to be? Woods, Stefanski, Baker. One of y'all going to have to tweak something. Somebody going to have to give some plays up. Somebody going to have to be demoted. Somebody going to have to go to a quarterback camp. Something going to have to happen. But all of this status quo stuff and finance stuff, no, not going to work. Sorry. Let's get to these comments. I apologize. Maybe I'm just talking too much stuff for y'all. One word, BS. All of this is BS. All of it. Out here letting these dudes get. I'm clueless. I'm clueless. RJ Barnett. Exactly. What are we doing? What are we doing here? What are we doing? Exposed. Robin Venters. I said 1999 because people be talking about the past and don't want to move on Bush. I can't do it no more. I believe we have we got to get a quarterback. Average won't get it cut in 2021. I've been seeing it. You so worried about going back to 99 and talking about what I don't want to go back to. You can't even look forward and understand that you damn near already there. You already, that's like you being in a relationship. You done got a divorce. You get a new wife. Everything's going good. You just mentally check out. And all you say is, I can't afford to get another divorce. I can't afford to get another divorce. But you don't even understand that your new wife don't like you either. Because you did the same thing. You do the same thing. You're the same person. You ain't changed. You don't want to go nowhere. You don't put no clothes on. You shower twice a day. You don't do nothing. But you talk about, I can't go back to that. You already halfway there, homeboy. That's the scary thing. Use your head. I don't want to go back to 1990. You 5-5. See, y'all think y'all can talk your way up out of something. These young quarterbacks, Herbert, on the money. Do what he want to. We just got played by Mac Jones. I'm just saying, people want to give contracts away, and this is the telling thing. This is the telling part. Listen, it's like reading Rainbow. Don't take it from me. Just go look at the money they're handing out. Batonio got some money. Wyatt Teller got some money. Nick Chubb got some money earlier this year. If we were so ecstatic with the quarterback play, they would have been signed the contract. Been done it. He threw for 73 yards today. Probably sure somebody say he's hurt or whatever the case may be, but we've already told you, if you hurt, go sit down. We don't care about gutting it out. We don't care about how much people identify with the city. We don't care if you're tough as nails. We don't care if you got commercials. We care if you can accurately throw the ball 20 to 30 yards down the field, get wins, and hit receivers, not tight ends, not fullbacks, not screens. What up? 62 degrees in the building. Hey, listen, soon Jarvis going to demand a trade. Higgins going to Dearness finds money elsewhere. Then what? I'm going to keep it real with you. Don't worry about Jarvis demanding a trade. Why do you got to demand a trade when they can just make a narrative? Well, Jarvis really, he hasn't been the same after that knee injury. He really isn't explosive, and quiet as kept, he drops a lot of balls. I mean, if you look at the drops, his drops are higher than, OBJ's, and, Jarvis doesn't really have that skill set. He really doesn't have that complete physical ability to stretch the field. So we always knew that Jarvis was, you see how easy that is? Y'all funny, man. You guys are so funny. Let's get to this other super chat, man. I appreciate y'all. Man, I come back from a perfect birthday weekend, and the only thing I see, me and William, I thought me and you was going to party. I thought me and you was going to have a great birthday weekend. Me and William share the same birthday weekend. Scorpios in the building. And we come back to this. We got 45 tight. I'm tired of seeing 45 tight ends on the field, man. I got to do better. Listen, at some point, my bad, don't get it cut. We need you to pass them sticks over. Pass that baton, bro. Pass the baton. We know. You've been saying that. I need to do better yourself right into a 10-loss season. I need to do better every season. You see, people think the Browns, I keep trying to tell y'all, this the goal is still Super Bowl. We're not moving goalposts because we need to be evaluated accordingly. None of you will be coming back with listen, and I'm gonna tell you what, and be honest with you. If they do, and they want to do status quo, I'm on them from Jump Street. I'm not giving them the benefit of the doubt. I ain't talking about they got to get their system in. I'm on them. No, I'm on them every single week. Don't think I'm waiting it out for the draft. Don't think I'm coming back to be like, well, maybe the Browns, I got the Browns going like, 12 and no, we not on it. We not on it. I got serious concerns about you, Kevin Stefanski. Very serious. And if you was a smart Browns fan, you would have very serious concerns about that too. When Kevin Stefanski goes against guys who are above him in terms of the experience level, in terms of the game plan, making adjustments, he looks completely outclassed. Completely outclassed. I was telling them, I've been the first person to say it. Y'all can come around later if you want to. I was the first person. Listen, you got 20 plays in the chamber. That's it. You got 20 plays in the chamber. And right when your clip is done, these other coaches at halftime reloading, coming out with different plays, different schemes, and it looked different. Every single first drive, the Browns out here moving and shaking, play action working, ball on time, everybody looking crisp. And then they figure out, well, all they're going to do is just bring out 3 tight ends because, they think that we're dumb. They think that we don't know that they're going to come out in 3 tight ends. So they think that we're going to come out in our big package. So we're going to have linebackers on those tight ends. And so then they're going to audible and go 5 wide. And then our linebackers are going to be stuck on mismatches because now we thought they were running, but they're not. You see, Kevin, that's a good idea. That's a great idea. Only if your tight ends can do both. Why would I need to put big dudes in the game to stop your run game, linebackers, when your tight ends can't block? Your tight ends aren't juggernaut blockers. You ever seen David Njoku in the run game blocking? Nobody's falling for that. I'm keeping my small package in. I don't need to substitute on that. I feel perfectly at home letting a safety guard David Njoku and let him try to block him. I feel perfectly comfortable with it. So when you go ahead and audible wide and you split them all out, you just forgot that Hooper runs a 5.6 40. You forget that he runs a 5.5 Cecil the Turtle, Bugs Bunny the Rabbit 40. Why would I? I feel like I got a great matchup with that. You don't scare me downfield. And half the time, David Njoku is not consistent enough to catch the football when we do throw it to him. So why are you consistently trying to formulate mismatches? My question is to you, why you so creative doing that with tight ends? How come you can't do it with receivers? You so creative in your game plan of the tight ends. You ain't got no top-notch tight ends. You ain't got Kelsey out here. He be game planning for Njoku and Hooper like you got Kelsey. I'm like, bro, you think you way too smart. Once again, these Ivy League dudes, man, listen, you got TI-86 calculators. That's dope. Great. But that don't work on the gridiron. I'm seriously concerned about that. And you got to get that up. I'm over listen, this ain't the radio. I'm over. Does Kevin Stefanski need to give up the play calling? 216-578. I've been done with that. At this point, you either going to give it up whether you like it or not. You either going to give it up whether you like it or not. We're not asking. Something got to give. I told you. Quarterback, defensive coordinator, head coach, the triumvirate, something got to give. You're either going to tweak it, do something, but the offense in general, I don't like it. It's looking crazy. And before we get back to the calls as well, please hit that like button too. Please hit that like button because I'm going to be honest with you. It's a lot of cats that don't talk like this. They ain't gave me enough money yet. I ain't on enough Brown shows yet to be like, well, you know, I haven't played a diplomatic role. A lot of people do not talk spicy like this. I'm going to give you that opportunity to get right to what the problem is. Hit that like button on the way in, and I salute people that support on the super chat. Every single one of y'all I salute on the super chat. Before we get to this next comment, we still doing this all month. Birthday month, I've been telling y'all, if you want to get an opportunity to get some free barbershop gear, people ask me all the time, yo, where you get the panda from? Where you get the hat? I see you got the Nike gear, G Bush. What's up with that? Where can I get some of that? Email me at fifthdimensionmedia1@gmail.com. You can enter into a drawing where you get free gear. I'm giving out and raffling free gear, free hats, free good, all kind of good stuff. We'll be doing that the whole month of November. Thanks for all the people that supported and purchased things online, and we'll definitely do that. Let's get back to some of the comments before I go to my next topic. Let me get this in, man, really quickly. And I want to get to some other comments in here too on that. Set Apart Last says we're very predictable in everything we did, yet the Patriots ran the same plays on offense, same joints, just walked up and down the field, screened. I mean, I laughed at the Browns running screen every other play. Patriots ran screen more than we did. Had nothing for it. You letting guys get comfortable. See, it's not about how many times you blitz. It's about when you blitz. That's what it's about. It's about when you blitz. And if you got a rookie quarterback out there at home, your job as a defensive coordinator is to make your presence be felt early and often, not late or after the fact. If Stefanski says he takes the blame one more time, man, I want him out of here, bro. I'm tired of hearing that joint, man. I'm tired of hearing that, bro. And he does it because people fall for that joint, man. He does that because we got people that's like, oh, I'm going to give people passes because they're playing hurt. You know how many? Everybody's playing hurt, man. It's week freaking 10. Everybody's hurt. There is no participation awards and trophies for playing hurt. I play so much football, I'm working hurt. And I ain't played in years. I'm working hurt. You know how many times I go to physical therapy? I ain't made a dime from the NFL. And you telling me what somebody doing hurt. Bro, if you play more than 4 or 5 downs, you hurt for life. You know what you signed up for. Stop with all that. You know, stop. Just quit it. Quit. Pass the collegiate playground. I appreciate you, man. Oh, man. Let's see. We go do it. Listen, this is a Jeopardy category. Can I get Stefanski cliches for 200? I have to see the tape. Charles Hubbard, you stupid for that, man. Nick Morgan at Blue Car Hero. He will. He's a company man. Hey, these company men, bro. I listen. I told you I'm on 1 day a week, baby. I get one off. Stop playing with me. Pats got off on the Browns today. Coaching was dismal. Shout out to Black Diamond. Appreciate that, man. Listen. What happened to Baker and the Browns talking all that crap on Mac? Let's go Patriots. No, listen. Hey, shout out to Patrick Seeley. Talk your talk. Y'all leave him alone. You come on into the fold. Let him talk his talk. I let all people come through comfortable and gloat and talk about what we're going to talk about. Because listen, to be honest, why you think I was so salty when he was talking about Daniel Jones? I said, why are you talking about the Giants and Daniel Jones, bro? You got to get your house in order. How your house ain't in order and you running around talking about, oh, I can't believe the Giants picked him. Bro, I can't believe you threw for 73 yards. That's what I can't believe. Let's keep it a buck. Michael Young. So what's the solution then? I told you. Somebody gonna have to give up play calling. Joe Woods might have to be up out of here. And thank you for segueing to this. I love. There it is. There it is. That's what y'all been waiting for. That's what y'all been waiting for. Hit that like button on the way in. That's what you've been waiting for. That was it for me. You know, I've been diplomatic about this situation. I've been diplomatic. I've been nice. That was it for me. Browns, you got to find a situation at quarterback. You better do it. You got to do it. And I'm going to break this down, and I'm not even going to be emotional about it. The way the game is moving right now, the way the game is shaking out, I'm going to let you know the Browns have no chance of winning the Super Bowl. They just don't. As constituted, they have no chance. Because when you look at on the other side of the sidelines, when we are playing some of these teams, the quarterback is transcendent. The quarterback is transcendent. He's not part of it. He elevates the team. He makes the receivers better. He gets you in the right play. If you give him too much time, I ain't never heard nobody say, "Oh, they didn't let Baker Mayfield have too much time." Put it in the chat. You heard it. If you heard somebody say they gave Baker Mayfield too much time in the fourth quarter, you put a 1. If you ain't never heard nobody talk about Baker Mayfield in that regard, put a 0. I want to take vote of this. Maybe I've been asleep at the wheel. I ain't never heard nobody say, I heard Patrick Mahomes. I done heard Breeze. I done heard Josh Allen. I done heard Lamar Jackson. I done heard all of these guys. Justin Herbert, you done left too much time on this doggone clock. And it'd be like 36 seconds. You like, what? I ain't never heard nobody say we done left Baker too much time. I will wait for you to get these in. I want a nice sample size too. So you know I ain't being biased. I'm going to put as much of this on the screen as I can. The Browns have to find a quarterback regardless. They do. I don't know how they're going to go about doing it. And that's the problem. People are reluctant and not saying nothing about it. But I can't have my guy out here getting outplayed by Mac Jones. I can't do it. I can't do it. Because we are already on this level. When we was talking about beating the Steelers and they was pouring dirt on the Steelers. Oh, Ben Roethlisberger this, boy, say it louder. We ain't heard that talk. Let's get to it. Let me see. You guys, man, you guys have been just all too good to me, man. I got to get to this super chat. I want to thank you for that. We did get that super chat. Let me make sure I get this. Chris White, thank you so much for this super chat. Was it that hard to throw the ball on a quick slant? He just wanted some. No, it wasn't that hard. Wasn't that hard? That everybody want to act like, oh, it just wasn't. No, either you didn't see him or you was playing games. Either one. Either you didn't see him, you froze him out, or you didn't put him in game plan. And I don't want to hear that no more. Well, I think the Browns, listen, you done got beat the worst you done got beat since 1999 almost. Now you tell me, listen, is this the greatness we were talking about? People crack me up with that, man. Y'all be hanging on the different. It's called consistency, people. You know how many teams that went to the playoffs year after year after year after year after year? You get 1 year you went to the playoffs, y'all lose y'all's mind. You can't critique nobody. You can't tell nobody nothing. You won't criticize the coach. You won't say nothing. You know why? Because your standards is terrible. You think the Steelers care about 1 year? You think the Ravens care about 1 year? They there every damn year. And you still caught up on 99. That's the worst thing that could ever happen to our fan base. I swear. It's the worst thing that could ever happen. Because we are emotionally scarred to a point we can't even see straight after that. Rest his soul, Art Modell been gone. And he's still standing over us like a shadow or a specter. And we can't even do nothing. I'm gonna get to this super chat, man. Let's get to this. Gee, are we really a playoff team? Hell no. You ain't no playoff team. No, you ain't no playoff team. You ain't no playoff team, bro. No, you're not no playoff team. I'm really starting to think the team is going to miss the playoffs altogether. Embarrassing. This team doesn't manage expectations well. I don't even think it's about managing expectations. I don't think they coach people up well. I don't think they throw the ball well. Sometimes it's not about the pressure of expectations. It's the fact that you're not good. If somebody keeps showing you they inconsistent, if somebody keeps showing you I can play well one game against decent teams, but I can't never really pull it off again, they telling you I don't know, a famous person said, when somebody tells you and shows you who they are, believe them. When are we believe them? You think tomorrow we gonna wake up and all of a sudden we throwing bombs over Baghdad, cats is getting 60-yard touchdowns? But we championed that like it was great a week ago. Oh, we don't even need receivers. We're great where we're at. This offense isn't even that thing. Offensive line too busy counting fresh money. Got the bag delivered. Why waste my time getting up at 5 a.m. for that? Hey, sometimes after these games, man, this is the only thing that get me through. I'm going to be honest with you guys. What's up, Kelly? I see you out there. How you doing? She can't even talk. She says, I'm going to just donate and get up out of here. Bill coach like an NBA coach. He going to run the same thing over and over till you stop. It ain't stopped nothing. And they didn't even learn from it. Didn't learn nothing from it. Didn't learn anything from it. I come on here, talk about it. Oh, you thought I was going to skip you, Greg? 73 yards. Talk about it. Let's get real. Let's get real out here. Let's get real. I'll take the L. If y'all want to put it on me and say G. Bush is a hack because he calls out certain things that we don't really want to talk about, I'll take the L for everybody. Let me go ahead. I'll take it for us. I'll lead the troops. Michael Smith, you a funny dude. You a funny dude. I'll take it. I'm gonna take that for us. Where Tony R? Let's get to that poll, by the way. G. Bush played the same. G. Bush played the song one time. Everybody hurts. I try real hard to be optimistic, bro. I know y'all do. Let's get to him. I asked people out there, I said, have you ever heard somebody say Baker Mayfield got left too much time on the clock? Yeah, he's the gunslinger from Oklahoma has too much time on the clock. Woo, we ready to go. Let's see. We're going to read all these. Robert Hill says no. Randy Tolan just said he'll back up here. He didn't even put nothing in there. Patrick says no. Kick rocks. VK, no. King 1, Adam 12, no. Man, that's a nice name. And it look like a CD album cover. Shout out to you, man. You might want to rap. I like that. These dudes are just looking for next year. My man, he said Russell Wilson in draft. Look, Richard Berry, no. DeAndre Black, no. John Connor, no. Barry Langford, no. Mickey Jr., Dev, Chad. I could just keep going. I'm not even going to mention them. I'm just keep going. This dude got triple zeros. Look at this. They writing it now. We can't target a receiver more than 7 times a game. Younger quarterbacks are outplaying Baker. He can't read defenses in this year 4. The Browns the Browns already know they're not keeping Baker. They signed Batonio to show us they didn't draft him. That's damning a little bit. It's damning a little bit. It's really damning a little bit what you just said. I ain't even planning on coming here to get to all this, man. Thank you guys for the super chats. You guys are over 307 people watching live. I appreciate you guys, man. Make sure you hit the like button on the way in. I really do appreciate you. Jaden Corbett says, no idea why AVP didn't get to keep calling the plays after the plays. You talk to me. Woods got to go. Throw that playbook. Listen, Russell Wilson, you and your fine wife can come to Cleveland. People gonna be mad. Just wait on watch these. You just talk about Baker and you just talk about the team and you're not supportive, G. Bush. You just, guys, some guys just want to wear their colors. That's not for me. Keep speaking the truth. D. Grant, I appreciate you. See, I'll ride with y'all. Listen, I'm on one time a day. I'm on once a day. I don't got no connections. I ain't got none of that. And I have no problem if you don't want to follow me or like me or any of that stuff. But there's a lot of people out there that will appreciate me telling you the truth. And I'm not going to blow smoke up where and act like somehow magically the Browns are going to be some juggernaut offensively. No, man, this got to get scrapped. Leading me to my next thing. Stefanski needs to be what we call a monarchical figurehead coach. You need to be a CEO, bro. I don't believe in your offensive philosophy. And the reason I don't believe in your offensive philosophy is this. Your variation of passing attack, your variation of formations, your variation of what you do and how you run your route combinations is JV games on a Tuesday in the middle of the fall and nobody's out there. It's just parents out there and no cheerleaders. They got one band member out here. That's how garbage the playbook is. You don't have no route variations. I see these other teams running stuff. They got guys wide open. There's things that you can run in the NFL that are open all the time because defenses are going to give you those certain things. You just don't know them. Don't be prideful. What you can do, go right over there and just say, can we cut, copy, and paste that? What was that? Just watch them on film and just run the same route combination. It's not that hard. But you got ego involved. You think that you recreating the wheel? Everybody else in the league, you say, and this is, I'm going to get to this. You say you are an analytical individual. Do you know, based on the way the rules are set up, it is a no-brainer that any team should pretty much be throwing the ball 65% of the time. Easy. Do you see how many penalties they call if you even look at a quarterback? See what I did right there? I was just patting my head. You do that to a quarterback, that's 15 yards. You see this? I was just wiping my face. You touch a quarterback's face mask, 15. You can't lead with your shoulder. You can't tackle them and put your weight on you. I don't even know how that's possible. The law of physics says, I don't know if they got some new quantum mechanics that physics don't. You can't hit a quarterback below the knees. 15-yard penalty. If you grab a receiver holding, automatic first down. Pass interference, spot. That's a spot foul. Why would any person not be throwing the ball more? Because the rules and regulations are set up to the point where it's advantageous for you to take shots downfield because it gives you a better opportunity to score points. But you went backwards. You thought it was so cute to run tight ends and all that good stuff because that's just, your philosophy. Beware of anybody out there that just says, I run what I run, and they can't adapt to anything. I don't want nobody that can't adapt. I don't want nobody around me that can't adapt. Them people will get you in trouble. You got to adapt to the environment. You got to adapt dress codes. You got to adapt your attitude. You got to adapt your nonverbal cues. Everyday people got to adapt. I don't want to deal with nobody who don't know how to adapt. Don't know how to adapt. We got a couple more things here before we get up out of here. I want to touch on this, and then we'll get to some shout-outs and get to some of your comments before we leave. I want to give you guys an opportunity to vent in here. 47 minutes. Over 300 people still in there. Please hit the like button. You guys are awesome. You could definitely donate on PayPal if you want to. You could definitely donate on Cash App. I thank you guys all the time for doing that because you guys really keep this content coming. Sometimes I'll be sleepy, but I don't care. We're going to come in and continue to give you content. Make sure you support. I got a new video up. There's a video up. I'm going to start doing some stuff. It's historical standpoint from the Cleveland Browns. Make sure you go support that. It's up there on my YouTube page. Make sure you support the Barbershop YouTube page as well. Last but not least, brother, I tried to help you out. I'm equal opportunity. I told you last week that was the best game plan I seen from you, Joe Woods. It was. But you revert. You revert right back to it. It's like these dudes scare you out of what you're doing, man. It's like you guys have a game plan that you kind of want to run, but then you revert, and then you only half do it. You only half go after it. And it's baffling to me. And the narrative before anybody tries to start this thing, well, the Browns don't even really have that good of players like we thought we did. Listen, I'm going to need y'all to cut that out because that's coming too. And when somebody says that, remember where you heard it. And you be like, dang, G. Bush was right. These dudes really do got some next level excuses. Dang, they started that on a Wednesday. Next Wednesday, they got some next level excuses about why somebody ain't played up to potential or why the defense all being together at once. You can't have played football if you keep saying that people have to be together. People got to always be tight. Everybody got to be healthy. If you're counting on everybody to be healthy, you're not going to win. You're not going to win. It's always next man up. Where do you think that comes from? That ain't a cliche. That is what it is. It's just one of them things. And Joe Woods, I don't really, he's in the 23 category for me. I don't even call it. I'm done calling his name. His name is coordinator on the defensive side of the football. I can't even give him a short and abbreviated name, defensive coordinator. No, coordinator on the defensive side of the football. That's his name. I can't call his name no more because I'm tired of talking about it. I'm just tired of showcasing and talking and all this other stuff. It don't change nothing. But here's one thing. I'm on you all off season. If you think you're going to continue to keep coming in here with the same old status quo, I'm on you all off season. If they ask me in any interview around the country, do you think the Cleveland Browns are? No, I don't. No, I don't. What have they given you to think that they are somehow miraculously? And they talk about Ben Roethlisberger's on his last legs. No, we on our last legs. Stop worrying about other people and worry about what you do. Stop worrying about other teams. Stop trying to troll. Stop trying to go in other chat rooms talking about how terrible they are and how no. You need to worry about what you need to worry about because you 5-5. Period. Point blank. Let's get to these comments. Guys are still out here supporting, man. Let's get to some of these, man. Speaking facts, G. We're critical of all the position coachings, but what about we're critical of all the other positions coaching staff, but I think that W is supposed to be QB. I've seen the defense win us games, waiting for the offense and our quarterback to do the same. You're gonna be waiting a while, bro. Man, listen, and that's why I was so beside myself when you thought, and everybody wants to be able to, well, it's just the pressure. Maybe I just think he's throwing the ball in the stands because, maybe, and then people talk about, well, it's come out that OBJ has been running the wrong routes. Boy, if you don't, how many people ran wrong routes today? You dirty G. Bush, you could at least wait a couple of weeks for that. Browns aren't learning a top quarterback to Cleveland in free agency. To play under this system, no. And by the way, good luck getting any receiver. If the Cleveland Browns do not draft a receiver, no receivers coming here, period. You don't think they talk? Stephon Diggs didn't get no money off here. Odell Beckham Jr. didn't get no money off here. Where you think you getting Jarvis Landry didn't get no? Think people come here because of Christmas ale? Y'all corny. Y'all think the people come here really because they love Christmas ale and snow? Oh my gosh, man. Listen, man. Baker Mayfield is an enigma wrapped in the matrix of some sort. You just can't figure him out, man. I don't know if he's in the matrix, man. He the only one without powers. That's a greater. If he is the only one, and you know, in the Matrix there was 6 other Neos, right? Baker Mayfield happens to have the number 6. You see, that was cold. Not so much. Okay. Oh boy, shout out to you, man. Imagine Baker with the Ravens injury report. Oh, listen, we lottery. We be in the lottery, bottom 5, and I don't know. I'm waiting for it. I said weeks ago the Browns should go after Cam Newton when Baker Mayfield got hurt. Look at him balling in Arizona. Here's the problem: we're not going to do it. We're too conservative. We're not doing that. Here's the thing: they figured out Sam Darnold wasn't no good too. Other teams pull the plug quick. The Josh Rosens, the Sam Darnolds, the Jared Goffs in the world, the Jimmy Garoppolos, they be discarding these joints quick. Like, I don't mind by the Carson Wentz's, the Jameis Winstons of the world, the Marcus Mariotas. Those guys get jettisoned. The only people that really be clinging to something to hold on to, unfortunately. It wasn't last true that Baker is now 100% Anderson. It isn't true. It isn't true that after the day Baker is the main problem when we need the savior QB fool's gold. Bro, I told you we don't play these guys 100 times a year. We don't play them. We don't play the Bengals every time. Have to hold people accountable. Can you lead by being passive? It takes warriors to be leaders, and it takes accountability. You know, when it was easier than that. They could have just said, hey, Baker needs to get better, and we need to figure out a way to get so-and-so the ball. That's all they had to do. How in the hell can the defense shut down 2 teams, yet come right back and completely put to bed the other 8 games? The defense gave up pretty much 300 yards on 3 drives. Like, seriously. You know, I'm just one of them things, man. I live in Baltimore, and they switched to New Orleans versus Tennessee in the 3rd quarter. This was embarrassing. They doing old school joints on us now. They doing old school blackout rules. I didn't even know they could turn the channel in the bad game no more. I thought that was against the law. The league had bylaws or something. We getting done like it's blackout again. Oh, yeah, didn't sell the game out. Yeah, PF grades are the truth. Just kidding. It's the end of the NFL. All right. Let's continue to do that. I still can't believe Belichick wanted to draft Baker Mayfield. He was going to move up for him after the Jets picked their man. I don't even know if that's true. Bill be trolling sometime. I was going to get him. I was going to take him. You think he'd take him in a trade now? The world may never know. All right, man. It's been a great birthday. I'm going to end this a different way this time. First of all, I want to thank everybody out there for supporting the show. I want to thank everybody out there for supporting your boy and just taking the time out for Browns content. Sometimes I talk about, not being a difference between, being here right now today and actually, whether or not your life changes from birthday to birthday. Usually I don't really pay attention to it. This year, I really am paying attention to this. This year, in the last 3 or 4 years, I have lost a lot of family members due to COVID. And a couple of weeks ago, I lost one of my cousins, Vaughn Hammond, to COVID-19. I've lost some people in my life. And one of the things that you got to really realize is be thankful for the family you got. Be thankful of the time you got that you can share with people, because you can't get that back. You're not going to be able to get that time back. And especially what's going on in this world. When you're on your deathbed, you don't remember all the money you spent. You don't remember how hard you worked or how many years you worked at your company. You remember the good times you had with your people, the memories and everlasting memories that you have. So even every single time I do these shows, I always say I have a living testament to the people that come after me, my kids or my family members, that say, wow, man, that G. Bush dude, right? He had a good time. And believe it or not, it's a bond that you have with the people that really support you. So this year is really special to me because a lot of people supported me, and there's a lot of people not here today that everyone wished they could be here. So I wanted to send a shout out to all of those individuals, send a shout out to everybody who's lost anybody to COVID-19, who's lost anybody out there during this last year. And so during the holiday seasons, make sure you guys take care of each other, take time, meet with your family, and enjoy it. As always, I want to thank every single person who donated, every single person who watches me, every single person who supports me. And I say I'm the people's champ. I didn't make it that way. You guys really helped me do that. So we'll take a little time off. We'll decompress, and we'll be right back at it. Check me out on Wednesday. We'll do it again. It's G Bush. Peace.